Hey, we would like to invite you all on March 6th to join us virtually for our conference coming up called Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease and Build a Powerful Immune System for Women. Anyone can join us, but we would love to have you sign up for our virtual event featuring Dr. Robin Schutkin.
She's amazing.
What she knows about the microbiome, which she knows, is the biome within us, our gut, and how that is tied into our immune system. There's nothing more important right now than having healthy immune systems. It is the end of 2020. This event is on March 6th of 2021. Also, we'll be featuring my father to prevent and reverse heart disease, his research with women, and I'll be cooking with Anne.
And Dr. Ann Bingham will be there.
OBGYN, the power of plants with women cannot be understated, overstated, needs to be stated. And we'll do some interactive things with Brian Hart as well. You can find a link to the event in the description below here on YouTube or on Instagram in my bio or on my website, janeesselstyn.com. Hope to see you there.
It'll be great. It'll be such fun.
See you soon.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we are rolling our own Nori rolls or sushi rolls or sashimi. There's probably a proper name. We call them Nori rolls.
Jane is so famous for these. She is the master.
No, there are nations and cultures who are famous for this. This is my.
She's famous in our family.
There you go. And we have a copy. We have versions of this in Plant Strong. And if you have Plant Strong, it's on page 185. You can follow along, or if you have the Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease cookbook, we call it Nori Noir, which is just a playing on Nori and Noir spelling. But we use black rice in this one, and we have brown rice here, just because it's a nicer contrast for the camera. So this is on page 216, if you're following along there. So what you have to do is a little preparation ahead of time, and it's not that bad, but it just makes it fun because then you can all roll your own. My kids always make fun of me saying, you can roll your own, but it is fun to roll your own.
Jane gets a lot of her children and their friends, and everybody just loves doing this. It's just, and people can put in exactly what they like.
Yes, so just to get all the items that you need, vegetables that you like, or even some fruit. We have some mango up here. And cut it longitudinally because it has to rest in the nori. So we have cucumbers, peppers, mangoes, avocado. Scallions are cut fine, so they aren't going to really make a difference being round. Red peppers, steamed asparagus. If you can cut tofu in strips, I have some extra tofu cubes that we're going to just put in and hope they're not too tumbly. And we're going to give it a go. Oh, the toppings that people love are usually some sort of soy sauce or tamari. This is low sodium soy. And pickled ginger. And then wasabi. This is wasabi powder because we add water and make our own. If you buy prepared wasabi, it sometimes has like egg yolk in it or lots of oil. So
wasabi is really hot.
Hot. It looks like it's guacamole. It's not. So don't do that. So what you do is you take your sheet. You get your toasted. This is toasted sea vegetable nori. If it's not toasted, it's going to be gum-like and stretchy, and you can try to toast it in your own toaster, but you need to do it for like 3 to 3.5 seconds. Otherwise, it will catch on fire in your toaster. We both have done that. So you're going to this has only about 7 sheets here, so we can make 7 different rolls, and we will get started. This is short grain brown rice, and short grain brown rice, when you cook it, it kind of already sticks together. If you don't use short grain brown rice, whatever rice you use, agitate it like this. Just get it out. Do this because it stirs it up and it gets it so it sticks together a little bit. Please don't get sushi rice because that's just white rice and it doesn't have the nice, beautiful, healthy brown jacket of bran around it and the germ that has all the good, healthy fats and
I want to go.
Fiber.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm just cooling it off a little bit. Can you see the steam coming off there? Our rice is hot. It doesn't have to be hot, but brown rice that's warm is preferable, I think, because it seals it. So you get about 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup, and you put it on. If this is a tennis court, you put it on your half of the tennis court. That's how much rice you need. So flatten it so it's topographically even on your half of your tennis court. Try to get to the corners of your court. Okay. If you're not familiar with tennis, just know it's a green rectangle, cover half the rectangle. And then in the middle of the tennis court, there's a net. So we're going to place all of our vegetables. Oh, got you one. Vegetables as if they're the net on the court. Line them up like this. So I've got cucumber, orange pepper, red pepper. Oh, and then red pepper, orange pepper. Look at that. I just do opposites. I'm going to do some asparagus. Love my mango. If you don't like mango, don't use it. Again, if you like jicama, if you like eggplant strips, whatever you're into. And I love having a little avocado in there. This is kind of, I'm just squishing it out now. Sorry if you wanted some of this. I've kind of got squishy with it. And then the fun part here that you think, oh no way can I do this. All right, zoom in here, Wade, or top cam. Here we go. Are you ready to go, Mommy?
Wait a minute. I don't think I have everything I want.
Okay.
What about some tofu?
Oh my gosh, good call. I knew there was another thing. I'm just going to grab. Here, let's put this in the middle. I can reach. I have a farther reach than you, my love. Okay, put some tofu in there. Here's the big move. You take your loaded end of the tennis court and you confidently just start to roll. Just tumble everything in. Things are going to fall out. Just tuck it in, tuck, and go. Since my rice is warm and kind of steamy, it's like having a warm envelope. It's going to seal itself. If this is not warm rice, right here at the end of yours, right there, right where my mom is right here, drag some wet mango or something and just make it wet like you're licking. If you want to use your own tongue, go ahead if you're going to eat it. And it self-seals. I had a very confident aunt, and her name was Nikki. And she used to make nori for us, and she'd make it, and she'd pick it up, and she'd lick the end of it with her own tongue and finish rolling it for all of us. Woo! So this is the great roll, and now with a nice serrated knife, you cut this into the beautiful medallions that you see, like when you buy at the grocery store when you buy nori, sushi. So
you know what I like to put in and didn't?
What?
Is a little green, like you could put in some
spinach or something. Yeah. Okay, well, I want to roll another one with you guys right now.
And one of the key things is to cut these small if possible. Narrow. I mean, don't make them thick.
Wide.
Because then you can just put the whole bite into your mouth. Because if you have to bite it in half, it kind of can fall apart.
Yeah, and sometimes the nori can unroll. And I've had, when my kids were little, they used to sort of like choke on it, like ha ha ha, because the nori was it would squiggle its way down their throat. That sounds awful. It's actually a wonderful food, and it's fun to share with friends. Okay, well, I want to roll another one, and I want to just that was sort of a primer, a beginner's lesson. And you can do this for your whole life. I know there are cultures around this that are just going to be. I'm embarrassed that I'm even pretending to be a teacher about this, but. Remember how we did half the tennis court? Let's move the half tennis court worth of rice up a little bit, just a quarter of the way up. So we're going to fill in the half of this sheet of nori, but leaving a quarter here and a quarter there. This way, what's just so interesting is that when we put our vegetables down, our vegetables are going to be surrounded. The net's still going to go in the middle, the net of vegetables. But what's going to happen? You do it with me. Put yours up here. Come on. Come on, come on.
Well,
come on.
I will.
Come on, come on. I want to have them see it twice, or in stereo, how this can happen. So, back to what I was saying. If we have the rice here, so it's the same amount of rice, but this is free and that's free, we're going to put the vegetables in the center just like they would be before, and whatever you are up for. And I'm going to put. Ann, are you snacking? No. Come on. Here.
Hey, I'm in.
I know. I want you to do this in the middle so it's not just one sample, but they can see two examples of how this works. Okay. So what else do I want to have in here? I've got asparagus, cucumber, scallions.
Spinach.
I don't have any spinach.
I have spinach. Where is it?
A little bit of tofu. Okay, so when we do this now, when this rolls, and all this is in the center, this rice layer,
I'm watching.
well, it's just the same move you've always done. But this now is going to have the vegetables are going to look like they're more sort of balanced in the center. Because here, Wade, look at this with your camera if you can.
Yep.
This, see how our vegetables are kind of on the side? Can your camera see that? Or here, I can hold it up.
Oh, yeah, you can hold it up. There you go.
See how the vegetables are a little bit like tucked there on the side? See that example?
Yeah.
We're just going to aim now to balance them being in the middle. And let's hope that's what's happening. So I'm going to roll mine here and self-seal with the hot rice, the warm rice. It's not hot. And can't wait to see if, as promised, this is the better knife, pardon my reach, if it came out in the center. Oh, it did. Hooray.
Here. Yeah, hold it up to the food.
Here, I'm going to get a better example. The end one is always a little squiggly. Here, food cam. See, that's a little bit more centralized. It's kind of like I have so much vegetables in the whole thing, but it is just yummy in the middle, and you don't have like a big ricey bite and then veggie bite. This is just veggies everywhere. Oh, and you found some spinach. Well, good hunting. Hunting and gathering and rolling.
And eating.
Okay, well, I wanted to eat one too, but I want to get all the fixings up.
Well, one of the things about rolling nori is the roller always gets to eat the end pieces because they never really, they don't always work so well.
Okay, so we're
Least
going to
when
have
I
a little tamari. Ah, there we go. Pickled ginger. We'll go here with it. And then wasabi, here's the powder. It just comes out like a powder. Wade, can you see this?
Do I have another plate?
You can heap it on there if you can. Oh, I put the wasabi in the, oh my God. I accidentally put the wasabi in the, we're gonna have some hot, that actually is probably good. I'm gonna go add some water to our powder here. It's dry. And make a little.
I want my own plate
Okay.
because
Here's our own.
because these are so beautiful with the spinach.
There's your own plate. Okay. Ah! Thank goodness we have shoes on. Big knife just fell on my floor. Okay, there's our wasabi. Yeah, a little more powder. And this.
What's so much fun is if you get children to do this, they can just put in what they like.
When our kids were little, one of our daughters always just made whatever we made, and she liked it that way. And then our son liked to roll his nori and put on brown rice and sea salt, and that was it. And then our next child would just have rice. No nori, no vegetables. So it really is just a variety show of whatever you want to do. It's sort of a Chipotle of a nori meal. So here are all these yummy, yummy options, and Anne's hoarding of her spinach ones. But let's give it. I want to give it a taste. This is going to be, might be hot. But, oh, it's good.
Is that good?
But I like it.
Actually, I love mine just with pickled ginger.
I put it on. Some people say you eat it in between bites to clear your palate. And put a little dab of my wasabi. This is really watery wasabi. You can make it as thick as like chewing gum texture or hummus. This is really watery. All right. Well, hey, we're gonna keep feasting on this. Okay.
Can't stop.
But thank you. Please go roll your own. Fill it with what you want. Thank you.
Bye.